I'm on. Yeah. G'day everybody, I'm Swags the Dog. I'll be running Fallout New Vegas. Thank you to everybody who's managed to stay up for this. Oh, sorry. He is the midget for a reason. Righto, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. I won't get a lot of time to explain things in the run. Number one is we have the caravan DLC added. This just makes things a hell of a lot easier because you get a shotgun in the beginning. Number two, Doc Mitchell is God. Number three, walls do not exist in this game. Just ignore them. Number four, this game is not well built. There is quite a lot of glitches. I'll try and explain as much as I can. I have oh, sorry, I've got to name myself. Yep, Upjohn here will be helping me a lot with the commentary because it's a very, you do a lot at once. This is really the only downtime, so I'll try and get as much out of the way as I can.
I hope you don't mind, but I'm rooting around there in your
yeah, well, basically the premise is that...
I take pride in my needle.
What's the best way to say it? The premise of the game is you've been a courier that's been shot in the head, and you're looking for the person who's trying to kill you. Now, our character look does not matter at all, so we're just going to... Apparently that double typed. We're just going to go through that. Now the next thing, you're going to see the screen flashing. That's me quick saving and quick loading. That skips dialogue, skips quite a lot of dialogue because we don't want to hear people talking that slow. Like that. Quick save, go past. We don't need to hear that. Quick save, here's the Vicar tester. What the hell has happened? Apparently Realtek wants me to help my audio again. We only need endurance and charisma, we don't care about anything else, so we're just going to do that. Quick save some more, skip some dialogue, and push Doc Mitchell to his chair to do the tests, because we love tests. We need to remember. Yep.
Oh.
Oh god. It's moving.
And people can now hear me.
Let's just do it this way. Believe it or not, the best answers to pick are the top answers for everything because they give us 2 of the 3 stats. We need speech and survival, and the other one is guns because we like to kill people. Then we take good natured because we need to get 45 speech rather quickly.
Come with me, I'll see you out.
And then we stand up. We talk to Doc Mitchell.
Here.
He gives us all our stuff back. We don't want to go hardcore mode, and then walls do not exist, so we just go through the wall. We end up at the front door and we're out. Now we want that caravan gun. So we've now got the caravan shotgun, which we got from the caravan pack. Now we go talk to Chet. Chet is one of our favourite people. He gives us exactly what we want, which is some 38 special rounds.
Pleasure doing.
He didn't have the gun we wanted, so we do some involuntary euthanasia. And he's now gone. Okay, now we've got the 357 revolver. Now this thing is not broken at all. You know, this is just normal. Oh, I did it wrong, bugger.
Just normal walking.
Yeah, because my bloody thing is there. There we go. And now we are a rocket. If anyone wanted to know how this game was beaten in 20 minutes, this is it. Also, quick saving and quick loading negates 4 damage, so...
This is actually a really easy trick just to do by yourself. If you have the game, just load it up and you can do it straight off. Basically, what he's doing is he's changing the ammo. Then that basically reloads the revolver. He opens the Pip-Boy, unequips the revolver. The game gets a bit confused and just launches them forward.
We would like to know why it launches us forward. We know why the glitch occurs. Please just do the thing, thank you. Apparently I went straight up, good game. Yeah, that can also happen. If you hit a piece of trajectory that the game doesn't like, it just sends you flying upwards in the air instead of forwards. Go through the gate, please don't get nailed. Why did that not work?
He's going.
Now we go to Black Mountain. We've been to Hidden Valley and Black Mountain. And now we need to go to the Strip, because the Strip is where everything's happening. So like most speed runs, we're going to take the back door, and we're going to go and make good friends with the NCR, and by that we mean we're not going to talk to them at all. So I'm just dashing to Camp McCarran, or the parts of Camp McCarran we need, because Camp McCarran has a wonderful thing called a monorail, just like Ogdenville. Oh god. What? Only. Okay. And then the dash didn't come out. This is going swimmingly. Why is it not coming out? There we go.
So what Swag's here is doing, he's setting up on this very particular rock. He's going to dash into it, which is hopefully going to launch him high into the sky.
What?
Going to launch him high into the sky.
What is going on? What? Game, please. That is the correct spot. Thank you.
There we go.
There we go. Swimmingly. Okay.
First
Now,
time.
normally you have to be very good friends with the NCR to use this, but because we took the back door, they're just going to let us use it. They don't need to know. So now we're at the strip.
Quiet. The Legion can count on that.
And of course, walls don't exist.
Yeah, walls.
exist.
Yeah, I should have put it. Yeah, walls do not exist. So you just go through the wall. Victor's here. Hello, Victor. We don't care what you have to say, so go away. Now, what we do care what they have to say is the Ultralux. So we have to go and meet the Ultralux to finish the game.
Beg your pardon.
Yeah, take my weapons. The way to meet the Ultralux normally is to do lots of complicated, well, I think there's one complicated mission. I think it's called Take the Beef. Help them out with all their wonderful deeds. But the best way to do it is to just walk up to Mortimer, say goodbye, and we now know them. So we can now leave. We just go through the wall, fall through the fall, because they don't exist again, and just leave.
So basically, when you go out of bounds, the game is kind enough to reset you at a very specific location, which is normally near the entry.
Now to the tops. People, this is normally the first place.
Hey, fellow.
Well, it's not the first place that you go to on the strip, but it's one of the first. Because this is where the main quest takes you. I just go there to activate the main quest, and then I go to talk to Swank, because Swank gives me a nice little key, which we don't actually need, but we need it for Yes Man, who is the character that we finish the game with.
So basically, just during these level ups, he has to get speech up to 100, and he basically just gets survival up and light-footed to make sure he moves faster. He shoots Benny in the head because he shot us, and then he dashes to his rooms.
Yeah, Benny didn't need that head. Yep, walls don't exist, they sent me there, and now we go talk to Yes Man. We basically just ask him, hey, who are you? What should I do? This is what you should do. Okay, thank you. We now know what to do. And we've already done one. He tells us to go meet the Ultralux. So we've now met the Ultralux. So oh god, I went too far. It's okay. It's okay. Again, walls don't exist, so I'll just go through the wall. Puts me back to the beginning, and I'm back there now. Oop, already had that equipped. Now let's go. Now we need to go and pay a visit to Mr. House. Which they're just going to let me do because they don't know I've done anything bad yet. So Victor's just going to let me walk in. And it'll take me right to where I need to be. Which is nice, up on the penthouse floor. And then there's this nice plant here which allows me access to the back door again. That's where my keys are. Using third person, I can talk to the computer on the other side of the wall. And now I'm going to go... Oh, sorry. audio really wants me to try and pay attention to it. Apparently I've lost... There we go. By the way, that falls through the floor when you do that.
Yeah.
We don't know why. It only happens sometimes and we don't know why it happens at all because it's just an object falling out of bounds. Yep, we now have 100 speech. Don't care about that, about the perk. This wall has been solid. Thank you.
Now, every single other level up is basically useless. We don't want them.
Pretty much, we don't want more level ups. We get them, but we don't want them. Now,
The
where's
game is too kind.
You there?
Now we go talk to Gamora. We need to get to know Gamora. Gamora needs to be get to known to finish the game.
Hey.
So I'm going to go. I'm just going to leave them. We now know them. We just needed that dialogue. They are now known to us. Righto, and now we have to go meet the other tribes. One being the Boomers, which is the next one.
So,
That path I took is ramp strats. Ask any New Vegas runner, they hate them, but I use them anyway.
We've got stuff we're not
basically it's just dashing all the way there.
Yep.
He basically wants to set it up so he won't be launched into the air because that wastes time.
Luckily, you can catch them with quick saves, like I did then. But sometimes they just happen so unexpectedly.
Now, of course, we don't want to talk to this guy, so we just kind of run straight past him because we already know the fastest way through.
Yeah. Oh, I hit the car. Bugger. That's alright. Just need to make sure I don't...
Go too far, yeah.
That's a risky one. I'll just walk that. This lovely person
Hold it
will
right there.
talk to me. I'll tell him
I'll take
I'm a
this
nice
from here.
person. And then they'll take me right to Pearl, which is where I need to be.
Well,
I'm going to tell her that I'm a nice person. I'm going to start that quest, but I don't need to finish it because I now know them. So I'm now going to go meet another group at Hidden Valley, which is the Brotherhood of Steel. We get to meet these guys a little bit differently. Normally the way we've been getting to know them is by just talking to them.
A builder also works.
Yeah, also just shooting them gets you to know them too. And again, walls don't exist. So we'll just go through that wall. And we'll go back to Good Springs, because there's one last faction we need to actually get to know, and that is the Great Khans. They are located at Red Rock Canyon, which Good Springs is the closest spot to. Apparently I just somehow changed my apparel.
Oh.
I don't know how I did that. Oh, that was a scary loading screen. I don't know why that one took so long. Oh no, I'm not going to make that. I'm going to have to fall down here. Bugger. It's alright. Let's see if I can bend it like I did. You can actually move them in the air, but you've got to be... it takes a bit of practice.
You're going to be gentle but firm. If you do it too quickly, just
You've got to know you got to know your mouse sensitivity. Let's just say, because otherwise you might just clip into a rock, and that's not a good thing because you can't actually. Getting through walls is easy. Getting out of rocks is not. Now, I need to get to know the Great Khans. I get to know the Great Khans by just
walking up against
walking.
this tent.
Yeah. I'm going to actually wait for the pop-up. There it is. There's the pop-up. We now know the Great Khans. So we've now met everybody that we need to know to finish. To get to the...
New to freeze.
Oh my god, old Ben, go away. Why was there no dash? That is Volpez. We do not want it white.
We don't like Caesar. No.
We don't like talking to people who shouldn't be talking to us. And he's going to be running all over the wasteland to try and talk to us. So he's there now trying to talk to me. Except I can do that and I can just dash over the gate.
So, if you didn't know, basically, the loading zones in Vegas, they basically are stupid. It's just there to basically for the characters. Everything else is already loaded.
Hi.
Yeah, so there's just a little bit of a cutscene here. Warning, it might be a little bit loud.
Wow.
Yeah, we now get to find out all about Mr. House. Does anybody remember this cutscene from playing the game?
Step closer to the demonstration area,
Yeah, well,
please.
you don't have to do it.
Okay.
You can just quick save, quick load, and wait 13 times.
New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy
There was
of...
one. You must have skipped one. Righto, and we just leave via that, and we can now go talk back to Yes Man. That saves a big long fade out that it takes to bring me all the way back up here. We don't care what happens to Kimball. There's normally a big quest line, you know, oh, you got to save Kimball. No, you don't. You don't have to save Kimball. So now we just go to the last part, which is we need to go to El Dorado and implant the chip.
So the closest place is Black Mountain. We go straight away left. We're going towards that building. There's a few VCR here. We just ignore them.
Yeah, they'll try and talk to you, but hopefully if you're quick, you don't have to. Righto, now we just go back to Yes Man to try and finish the game. Oh, that level up. Where has this put me? Put me up here.
Don't you love
So we talk to Yes Man and we go to the final battle.
Yes, and yep. Let's do this.
Of course, we don't like killing people in general, so we just keep dashing.
Yeah. The normal way to do this is you have to go through a big set of side.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to make that back. I'm going to have to come down here. Yeah, normally you have to go to the right in there and go through a heap of tunnels and do what Yes Man tells you to do, but you can just skip it.
That was good. That's called the Swim of Shame. So.
Righto. Now we just need to go to... Oh, I'm falling, aren't I? I like the scroll wheel on this house. Yeah, we now go to the final battle, which he's willing to listen to reason, luckily, because we have 100 speech. So we can just talk him away.
He leaves.
Yep,
job's
he's
almost
left
done.
us alone.
Now we just have to deal with the NCR.
Yep. Now this is another trick. Excuse me, please work. Never mind. Apparently he decided not to work today. So now we just have to wait for the final speech battle. Of course, the Securitron's standing there, so he has to
Caesar
walk
on the cross.
all the way around.
Guess it ain't no.
You've noticed that I've gone into third person and zoomed all the way out. There's a reason for this.
You did
Coming up on time is now.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs
Underestimate.
cheated death once again.
Got it.
A
And the
thing
Mojave
with zooming all the way out in
Wasteland
third
was
person is
forever
that you can actually see the
courier,
you can
with
actually
the aid
see
of
the
Yes Man,
credits
drove both the
room
Legion
that
and
you're
the
in.
NCR from Hoover
So
Dam, securing New
yeah,
Vegas'
you can actually with
independence
console
from
commands
both
walk around and
factions.
find Ron and all that. But
With
yes,
Mr.
that's
House out
Fallout
of the
New
picture,
Vegas in
the
19
remaining
minutes 34
Securitrons on the
seconds.
street
Thank you all for
watching.
attending.